많죠. 그렇죠. 쉬고 싶죠. 시끄럽죠. 다 성가시죠.
Hi, my name is Makasi, and today we're going to talk about a pair of shoes that I've been wearing every day. It is the Rick Owens X Veja, V-E-J-A, Veja, whatever you want to call it. Before we start the review process, let me just since it's a footwear, so unboxing is very popular, so let's do a bit of unboxing. So let's cut to that video. Alright, so just a quick unboxing because the box it's not that great looking, but I'll show you anyway what you get. So, you know, the Veja's logo, the Rick Owens logo. Show you all of the sides. Nothing special. And let's get a focus. I don't think there are fake out there of these, but if they are, you can compare it with these. Once again, size 43, US 10, UK 9, Japanese 27.5, Brazil 41. Made in Brazil. Pretty good. So the official name is VM20F3800KVE, Veja Low Sock. The color is acid, so yeah, full acid yellow. So anyway, made in Brazil, so pretty good, you know. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. And as you can see, I have already worn them, but I'll show you some close-up shot anyway. But this is what you get in the box. So let me just show you what you get in the box. So not a lot of things. So let's put the shoes here for a bit. You do get the signature Rick Owens gray laces if you want to change it to that. But I've been wearing it with the Volt or with the acid color. And you know, the box, nothing special. Like the quality is so bad for these boxes, you can't even reuse them. So this thing has been in storage since I got the shoes. But yeah, so that's pretty much what you get. A replacement socks with the gray color that is synonymous with Rick Owens. So I think that's it for the unboxing section. I'm sorry it was so short. Let's throw it back. All right, now back to me, the intro. All right, so it seems to me that I've been really into Rick Owens lately, and I can get into that in another video. But anyway, this is the footwear I've been eyeing. I believe the first collaboration between Rick and Veja was back in the Larry collection. If I get it wrong, please don't come after me, but I believe it's from the Larry collection. And you know, if I get it wrong, who cares? It's by a season, by a year, who gives a shit? Come on, don't. It's fine, okay? The world's not gonna end because I stated the wrong season. Okay, so before we get into the reviews, I want to provide you with a quote that Rick Owens has said about the footwear itself. So here we go. So we have collaborated with Veja, the most environmentally friendly sports shoes company I could find, and are introducing their first performance runner. 100% vegan. I have absolutely no authority to promote sustainability, but I do endorse the idea of thoughtful living and planning for the future with kindness in mind. We all gotta start somewhere. These Veja Low Sock feature 9 eyelet laces, contrast V logo on the sides, Rick Owens signature cross-grain tab detail on the tongue, a back pull tab and lightweight sole. The uppers are made from 100% recycled and bio-based material, and the sole is significantly bio-based. Normally, I don't really go into that deep of a detail to talk about like the material made for the shoes, because like there are just so many components. But for these footwears, I believe that it's important to lay it all out for you. I'm sure you're lazy as hell. You're not going to search it up on your own, so I'll lay it out for you. So the upper, it's 100% recycled polyester. The detail is 100% Pebax made from castor and oil. The insoles, they're 51% sugar cane, 21% recycled polyester, 28% EVA. And for the midsoles, 100% EVA, of which 62% are bio-based, composed of sugar cane and banana oil with an Elch-formed latex insert, made from 30% natural latex and 70% synthetic latex. The outsoles, which really impressed me, it's 31% rice waste, The outsole, which really impresses me, it's 31% rice waste, 30% wild Amazonian rubbers, and 39% rubbers. The world, especially the fashion world, they're trying to find more sustainable way to make their products, and I think Veja is doing an amazing job. Well, not so amazing. We can get into that later, but I like how forward-thinking they are with the material they use. Like, for God's sake, they're using banana oil, like Amazonian rubbers. Like, you cannot get more sustainable than that. And I think what the company strive for, I think it's gonna be a good thing for Earth and for the environment as a whole. But I do have some flaws that I want to point out with these shoes, and we can get into that later. But for now, I think we should really commend Vihas, and and Rick has put me onto this brand. Before Rick collaborated with this brand, I didn't know it existed, but now I want to get another pair from the Vihas, and like I just have to do collaboration with Rick. Their shoes are so comfortable. I just want another pair. And where I work, I stand a lot, I walk a lot, so I need a footwear that will not hurt my feet when I take it off after a 10-hour shift, or it won't hurt during, or it won't give me any discomfort at all. Like, I need the best footwear possible. So regarding sizing, so I always go through the size. I do not care what anybody says, I always go through the size. So with this, I went with a size 43, which is size 10 in the US. If you were to get a pair, excuse me, if you were to get a pair, I would recommend true to size as well, or half a size down, because the material is so stretchy. It's knitted material, so like it's easier for your feet to fill it out and expand the shoes, rather than like the shoes being too big and you have to tighten it so hard. I feel like that's the better way to look at it, but just go through the size, it'll fit perfectly. As you can see by the unboxing, I'm not too big a fan of the box because I can't reuse it. And I have Margiela box and Rick Owens box everywhere in my room because I just use them to store my little knickknacks. So from 1 to 10, I think the box, they get a 0. So let's talk about the pros now. So I love the pull tab. So the reason I love the pull tab so much is that these shoes are knitted material, so you have to really, if I could choose, if I have a choice, I wouldn't bend down and put on my shoes with my hands. I would just slide my feet in and then just walk out of there. But since these are knitted material, you kind of have to do that. And the fact that they put the pull tab, I think that's a great idea, because some shoes, they want you really put your finger in there. For example, the New Balance 990 V5, there's no pull tab, so you have to put your finger in the shoe to get your foot in, which is such a hassle. I'm a very lazy person. Just put a pull tab. It's not going to ruin anything, it's not going to ruin the dynamic of anything. And another thing is that the greatest pros about these is that the extra thick midsoles, and I'm sure you're watching the video right now, but the midsole, it's so thick, it's so soft that when I walk, I do not feel the impact on the ground at all. And I wear these all the time at work. I've been wearing it every day for the past, now into the clip of when I got it. Ever since I got it from that day, whoa, I've been wearing it every day, and we'll get into the cons later. But yeah, so I'm a visual person. If you put a lot of support and I see it, my brain will make me believe that there's a lot of support, so I will enjoy the shoes a lot more. What's a footwear that doesn't show a lot of support but has a lot of support? The New Balance 990 V5, because like it just looks like some thick ass midsole that looks really heavy and doesn't offer any foam support. However, you really have to break those in. You have to break the 990 V5 in to really get the soft cushion that you want. But there's a lot of technology, but visually it doesn't look that pleasing. It doesn't look like it's that comfortable, but it really is. But these Vihas it's actually more comfortable than the New Balance because it is so lightweight, which is the next pro. It's very lightweight. I've gone running in these and they're great. My feet wasn't hurting, and I think I ran for like 2.5 miles and I felt fine afterward. Some shoes, when I wear them after running, like I can feel the impact of the run after I take them off. But for these particular shoes, it was really good. And I believe that's mainly due to the fact that I can see how much support there is. Like the midsoles, they're incredibly thick and they're so chunky, so that you feel all these foamy support. So like my brain just plays with itself and just like, okay, you're wearing a really comfortable shoes. Oh, I also want to talk about something. So when you take the insoles out, normally the bottom of the shoes, like most shoes, they're very hard because they put the midsole at the soft part, so then when you put your feet in there, it'll be the soft part. However, with these shoes, when you take the insoles out and you press your hand on the bottom of the shoes, there are more cushions, which is insane. I think that's one of the keys as to why they're so comfortable, because they put so much cushion in there. You will not feel the impact of the ground at all when you wear these. And for a person with flat feet, I need all the technology you can put in there, and man, those Amazonian rubbers, they're doing the work. Another pro is that you know, it's environmentally friendly. Like, dude, for God's sake, they're using banana oil, Amazonian rubbers. They're using recycled polyesters. Polyester is already a cheap material, and now they're using the recycled version of it. So you can't get more environmentally friendly than them. Now, I'm not a big advocate for environmental products. Like, I wear leather, I wear whatever I want to wear. I wear down jackets. And if you're against that, I understand, but please don't try to tell me what I can and can't wear. Like, this is my choice. I don't go yell at you for doing things that I don't like. That's your life. So, you know, just keep your opinion to yourself. Like, we all have choices, right? Can we agree on that? And, you know, I'm not the biggest advocate for buying in sustainable products, but Rick Owens and Vihas has made a great looking shoe that are incredibly comfortable, and the plus is that it's environmentally friendly. So like, I didn't buy them because I was searching for environmentally friendly products. I bought them because they're such great looking shoes, and it's a plus that it's also environmentally friendly. And you know, I think that's gonna be a pro for many of you. I'm sure not a lot of you will share my sympathy on like my approach to environmentally product. I'm sure most of you are very like, if I can choose, I'll support an environmentally friendly products over a leather product or whatever it is, you know what I mean? And regarding comfort, truly, I think this is my most comfortable shoes. I know I say that a lot, but these are truly my most comfortable shoes. Compared to my New Balance, I would wear these. If you ask me, let's go hiking. Not go hiking. Let's go into downtown Boston and walk for 10, 12 hours. I would pick these over the New Balance because they're so comfortable. And I wear it pretty much every day now. I feel like I'm repeating stuff, but yeah, comfort, yeah, it's super, super comfortable. Let's go into the con. So, quality, not the greatest. As you can see by the video right now, there's a hole where my big toe is supposed to be, and it's starting to rip. It's knitted material, but it's starting to rip, which is, it's not a good sign. I've only gotten these for like 3-4 months, although I do wear it every day. I felt like for the price tag of $290, I thought it would be a better made quality. But yeah, so the knitting, it's starting to fall apart, and I don't know. I'm all for sustainability, but if sustainability equals lower quality, I would rather you make a quality product, you know? Like, instead of, castor oil, use a regular foam, whatever, cotton, whatever it is that footwear company uses to make their shoes, you know? Because, you know, the knitting, they're coming apart, and I will have to buy another pair if the hole gets too big. Another thing is that I don't like the sock knitted material, like where you insert your shoes, because I'm lazy. If they made that part thicker, or like with more, what's the word? Like if they made it a lot more structured, just that area alone, the way you put your feet in, that made it more structured, and I could just slide my feet in without bending down and pulling the pull tab, that'd be great. You know, it's just a con for me. I'm sure most of you are not as lazy as me, so it's just for me. Another con is that I fucking hate the color. I think the color is so ugly, and I know that's my choosing, but so what happened was these shoes retailed for $290, and Essence had a sale last year, and these came down to $130, and the black version came down to $150, and I was like, okay, I'm just buying it for work. Who gives a shit about the color? But just save $20, you know? So I did that, and you know, it's my own fault, but I truly hate this color. Like, I wouldn't wear this like to style an outfit or something. Like, these are just my comfortable shoes, my work shoes, you know? And you know, I think another con, especially after you saw the quality of it, I think the con is definitely the price tag. $290, that's retail. Like, that's a lot of money. I think these should be like $80-$90 max. And I would get them at retail, but since they're $290, I have to wait for the next sale. Now, despite the con that I just showed you, which is the material is not that great of a quality, I will get another pair. Maybe not this particular model, but I will get another pair from the collaboration, because I find these to be so comfortable, and I love wearing them when I'm at work. I like running in them. I think they're great, but you know, I'll just be a bit more careful this time and not like beat them to hell and like baby them a little bit, so you know, so they'll last longer. But I'm okay with paying 130, 140, anything below that. But $290 for shoes that's not that well made, I wouldn't do that. I would not suggest you to buy them retail. I suggest that you wait for the Essence sales, for the Farfetch sale. Like these are not that popular among the Rick Owens fans. So you will be able to get these for a steep discount. So wait for it to go down to like 60, 70%, you know. And normally this section, this is where I'm telling you how I would style these shoes, but I truly hate the color. I mean, okay, you can obviously wear just an all black outfit and let these pop, let these shine, but again, I didn't buy these just because like, oh my god, I love the colorway so much. I bought these for work. I knew they were gonna be comfortable. I saw how thick the midsoles are and I was like, okay, let's just get it and wear it to work. So who gives a shit about the color? But I'm sure, what's this color called? Volt? What's the color called? Like neon green? Like, I'm sure there are great outfits. I'm sure there are people out there who can style this neon color better than I can, but I bought these for work, so I feel like I don't need to include like a section where I would style these. So it's not because I'm lazy, it's because I bought these for work, okay? Okay? So, Rick Owens, VHS collaboration, $290, not worth it at retail at all. $130, $80, $90, like that's a good price range to get it for. Again, the quality is not that great. However, it's incredibly comfortable. And when it does go into the sale and they have your size and you can get it for below 130, I would suggest you to get a pair. I would just recommend that you don't beat it up like I did, and you know, baby them a little bit and not be too rough with them, because again, they're very comfortable. And I do like what VHS is doing. I do like their company mission statement, you know, like they're trying to create good looking footwears that are made sustainably, that are made from like products that are made from material that's like, you know, fucking banana oil, recycled polyester, Amazonian rubber. Like they're really trying to use all the waste that the fashion industry is producing and just trying to give it another life. And I think that's a great thing. However, I don't like the fact that the shoes are not that well made. So like, how about we don't go all the way 100% sustainability? How about we just go like 70-30, you know? Use the 30% that is like well known to be good to make good footwear, you know? Like be 70% sustainable and 30% wasteful, you know? Like if that 30% will counteract the knitting material not like exposing as fast as it did with my shoes, I'll be fine with that. You don't have to go 100% right away, you know? Slowly ease into it. But yeah, the quality is not that great. But despite that flaw, I am still gonna get another pair when it does go into the sale, because they're just so comfortable and I love wearing them to work. But yeah, I like what Rick Owens and VHS have going. It's like they're making good looking shoes that just happen to be sustainably made. It's like Tesla, you know, like Tesla made electric vehicles sexy, you know. Before Tesla, like electric vehicle was just seen as a joke, but then Tesla came and said, hey, you can have a normal looking car and they'll be electric. Like that's the plus. And I think that's what Rick Owens and VHS is doing, because most sustainably made sneakers, I find them to be very ugly, most of them anyway. I'm sure there are a lot out there, just I'm not a sneakerhead, I don't really look into that much. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I will see you later. My name is Makasi. Have a great day. Bye-bye.